Welcome to Librarian Recommends. Hi, my name is Trish and I'm one of the librarians at Barbican Library, and in this video I'm going to bring you some suggestions of ebooks to read from our eLibrary. You can download ebooks using our free Libby app. Simply download the app, search for City of London libraries and enter your library membership number and away you go. If you need help using the app, please take a look at the user guide videos on our YouTube channel using the link above. Today's ebook suggestions are either books in translation or books set in other countries. My first suggestion is The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, translated by Stephen Snyder. What are we without our memories? This Japanese dystopia explores the horrors of forgetting and the terrors of oppressive state surveillance. Set on an unnamed island, residents experience a kind of collective, gradual amnesia. Routinely upon waking, apparently random objects and concepts disappear from their minds. For example, one day birds disappear. Another day it could be roses, boats, precious stones, perfume, music, candy, or even books. With each lost item, people lose associated memories, feelings and thoughts. The memory police brutally supervise the disposal of disappeared objects. They persecute anyone who dares to keep lost items and hunt those who are genetically immune to forgetting. This story revolves around a young female writer's effort to protect a publisher friend who remembers. She is aided by an old family friend. Gradually, the forgettings get worse, and this leads to a real struggle to retain sense of self as individuals and as communities. This was a quietly devastating page-turner. It was like a nightmare unfolding, yet I was unable to look away. How about The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barrows. This was a delightful, heartwarming and captivating read. It is written as a series of letters exchanged between young writer Julia Ashton in early 1946 London and several friends and contacts. Julia is searching for her next subject to write about, when out of the blue she receives a letter from a man who lives on the island of Guernsey. Dorsey Adams has managed to obtain a second-hand Charles Lamb book that used to belong to Juliet, in which she'd written her contact details. He shares how much he loves the book and how reading books had helped several other islanders cope with the recent German occupation of the island. One letter leads to another, and Juliet begins corresponding with other Guernsey residents who are part of the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. Eventually, Juliet travels to Guernsey to meet her pen pal friends. There's also a sweet love story along the way, and at the heart of it, this book is about the love of reading. Next up is The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Johansson, translated by Rod Bradbury. This dark comedy begins in Sweden with Alan Carlson in a nursing home just about to have his 100th birthday celebration. He's not interested in attending his own party, and so decides to escape by climbing out of the window. He then embarks on a hilarious journey full of unlikely adventures. Along the way, Alan forms unlikely friendships in unexpected places, with a variety of quirky, interesting, flawed characters, plus an elephant. Alternate chapters are interspersed with flashbacks of Alan's out-of-the-ordinary, crazy, eventful past as an explosives expert. We learn about his extensive worldwide travels and how he managed to meet some of the most influential political leaders and played a key role in most historical events of the 20th century. Alan seems to have 9 lives. This was an entertaining read with great characters, a wacky rewriting of history and many laugh-out-loud moments. The final suggestion is Dyed in the Wool by Nio Marsh. This mystery revolves around a murder that took place in 1942. Flossie Rubrick, a member of New Zealand Parliament, had gone missing one evening after heading to a storage shed on her sheep farm to practice for an upcoming speech. 3 weeks later, her body is found dead and packed inside a bundle of wool. Inspector Roderick Allen arrives in 1943 to investigate the murder and possible espionage. Since the case is cold, Allen spends time interviewing family members of the household to uncover the truth. Each of the suspects give their versions of the night in question and their impressions of Flossie in the days leading up to her murder. It becomes clear that Flossie is not well liked. There are plenty of suspects to choose from, as just about everybody has some reason to want Flossie dead. Motives, secrets, and red herrings abound, from love triangles and past quarrels to amnesia blackouts and espionage. The plot unfolds slowly, but speeds up towards the end when Allen becomes the target for the murderer himself. It really kept me guessing until the end. I do hope you enjoy these ideas for your next read. And don't forget, if these titles are unavailable when you look, you can search by genre or subject and availability, or simply browse in the Libby app. If you prefer to listen to audiobooks, look out for my Librarian Recommends video on audiobooks on a Thursday. Please do like this video if you've enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Your support and feedback is invaluable to us. Before I go, I would like to thank my colleague Wing for her invaluable help putting these recommendations together. Happy reading and see you soon. Bye!